What's the number one skill that all leaders need? Hi, I'm Mark Flynn, certified high performance coach that specializes in helping leaders to unlock the potential of their individuals, teams, and organizations. I've been thinking about this question and researching this topic for a while, and I keep on coming back to the same thing. The number one skill that all leaders need is optimism, the ability to generate hope, the ability to generate forward momentum, the ability to pick up others whenever everything is crumbling around them, the ability to get others to not only believe in themselves but their team and ultimately you as their leader. Now, when I talk about optimism, I'm not talking about blind optimism that we see with some of our leaders today, marching forward in the hope that some of these things will work themselves out through chance or through osmosis. I'm talking about optimism that is future focused but also based in reality. Optimism that is born through failure. Optimism that knows through effort, focus, determination and collaboration that a solution can and will be found. Optimistic leaders are better communicators because they talk in a language that's more likely to be heard. Positive language makes us run towards a challenge, whereas negative language makes us want to go and hide. If you want to motivate your team during hard times, talk to them in a positive language that is more likely to be heard. Optimistic leaders are also more honest with the facts, simply because they believe a solution will be found. They're more honest with the facts because they believe that during a crisis it will help their team to appreciate the severity of the situation and ultimately rise to the occasion. Optimistic leaders are more successful at recognizing and fostering potential. They give individuals on their team the opportunity to take risks and learn from their mistakes. They create systems that allow the risks to be taken but mitigate any major potential downfalls. Optimistic leaders are also flexible in their approach. They adopt an agile approach to solutioning. They embrace failure, as failure offers them the opportunity to learn and try a different approach, which ultimately drives innovation within their teams and also within their organizations. Optimistic leaders are also great at setting goals and expectations. Because they're future focused, optimistic leaders are always setting goals and expectations not only of themselves but also of those around them. They believe this clarity will help them to achieve their ambitions and therefore work really hard to make sure everyone understands the direction of travel and ultimately what is required of them to make that happen. Optimistic leaders spend time in self-reflection. They're intentional about being an optimistic leader, and they're always asking themselves about how they can inspire and grow the individuals within their organizations to achieve their next level of impact. And lastly, optimistic leaders are great to work for. It's as simple as that. Anyone who's worked for an optimistic leader will be able to tell you how great it is to be under their charge. What do you believe is the number one skill that any leader needs? Have you had the opportunity to work with a great optimistic leader in the past? Let me know in the comments below. Your coach, Mark.